Peace and blessings, light and love. It is your girl, Raye Queen. Hello, hello, hello to everyone. I am so excited to continue our 7-week Kemetic Chakra healing course. We've made it to our 4th week. Thank you to each and every one of you who have taken this journey with me. This is the first time I've done it in this format, and so I'm learning as I go along what works, what doesn't work, the best way to do this. And so thank you to my soldiers out there, my warrior women who rocked with me and have suffered with me on this journey. So 4th week. We're on the 4th chakra, and the 4th chakra is the heart chakra. And today we're going to do part 1 of the heart chakra. If you haven't already downloaded your workbook, please do so now so you can fill in the blanks as I go along. If you do not have a workbook, you can get it by joining the Secret for Sisters group on Facebook, or you can go to thesecretforsisters.com, join my emailing list, and I will email out the workbook to you every week. So hopefully by now you have it. A little bit about me. My name is Raye Queen. For those of you who do not know me, I am a board-certified holistic healthcare practitioner. I have a doctorate in natural medicine. I am a metaphysician. I am an energy healer, and I'm a nutritionist. I got a bunch of crap, but all of that just comes together in this nice little cute package that makes Raye Queen Raye Queen. And I have a mission of working specifically with my sisters in activating all of those harmonious things that reside within us, all of the peace and the happiness and the harmony. And that is our birthright, the spiritual calmness. That is our birthright. And teaching my sisters how to activate that, because by activating those energy centers, you heal yourself from diseases. You heal yourself from emotional traumas. You heal yourself from mental anguish. It is amazing what energy healing does. It is amazing what metaphysical energy does. So when we focus our energies on that, it is indeed more powerful than food choices that we make. Not discounting food choices. As I mentioned, I am a certified nutritionist. It does play a part, but our mind and our spirit are the most powerful tools that we have. And so I am on a mission to teach my sisters, my queens, how to activate those energy centers so that we can become the best version of ourselves. Thank you all again for rocking with me over this 7 weeks. Well, it's been 4 weeks so far. And like I said, this is the first time I'm doing it in this format, and I have learned what works, what doesn't. I've struggled. So thank you to my women warriors for rocking with me. And by now, after all of that, you should have downloaded your workbooks, and you should be ready to get started. So let's dive right in. So we're dealing with part 1 right now. I think you remember last week I separated it into 2 segments. And so we're going to do part 1 today, and we'll do part 2 of the heart chakra on Thursday morning. You'll get that information. So the heart chakra deals with emotional power, and it is blocked by grief. It deals with emotional power and love, and it's blocked by grief. This chakra is the powerhouse of the human energy system. And what this magnificent chakra does is it teaches us that with unconditional love, everything is possible. Everything. And I'm not talking about love in the sense of romantic relationships exclusively. I am talking about that. And I am talking about the love that we have with our parents and our tribes and our friends, our sister circles. But I'm also talking about manifesting desires in your career, manifesting desires financially, because all of those things are born of or attached to love, unconditional love. And so with learning unconditional love, you can manifest anything, and everything is possible. Okay? The heart chakra is located behind the heart in the middle of the breastbone. So if you can see the sister on the screen, kind of where her prayer hands are, that is where your heart chakra is located. Okay. The endocrine expression is the thymus gland, and the physiological expression is in the heart, in the blood, in the circulatory system, in your ribs, in the breast, in the lungs, shoulders, arms, hands, and the diaphragm. Okay, it's a lot. Our heart, the energy center around our heart chakra affects a lot. So the diseases that might manifest as a result of an imbalance of the heart chakra are things like allergies, including food allergies or environmental allergies, blood pressure issues, whether too high or too low, breast cancer, circulation issues, circulatory issues. So if your arms or legs fall asleep a lot, if you get cold easily, you'll probably have some circulation issues. And I know you may have heard me say this before, but understand that we operate from a holistic perspective. So you might see some things repeat themselves. Okay. Fatigue. If you are always tired, even if you get enough sleep, you might have a heart chakra imbalance. Immune disorders like Graves' disease or multiple sclerosis or lupus, any of those immune disorders. And then lung issues. If you have respiratory issues dealing with your lungs, you might have a heart chakra imbalance. Okay. So the sensory organ is the skin, and it deals with touch, especially around the hands. So if in particular your hands or your fingers fall asleep a lot or they're cold a lot, like if you touch your fingers to your face and they feel cold, or if you touch somebody else and they say your hands are very cold, that's a heart chakra issue. Also, if you're touching things and your sense of touch just seems a little bit off, like how can I explain it? If you grab a cold can or something hot and you're very sensitive to it, um, you might have a heart chakra balance issue. Okay. Excuse me. So the temperament is melancholy as opposed to peaceful. Melancholy as opposed to peaceful. Now, there's a big difference between melancholy and peaceful. When you're melancholy, it's kind of like it's a sadness that you can feel. You know, it's like when you're around somebody, you can tell the difference between when they're just real peaceful, but there's a sad undertone versus just being at peace. It might look the same, but it feels very different. And so when there's an imbalance with the heart chakra, you are very melancholy. It's kind of like a mild sadness that can't be attributed to anything. Okay. So the aromas that you need to activate and to get the energy circulating in the heart chakra include rose, anise, and lemon balm. There are others out there, but as I've said before, I use the ones that are most prevalent in ancient history with our ancestors, whether it's drawn from the Orishas or from Ifa or from Kemetic sciences. These are the ones that always return. So those are the aromas that you want to surround yourself with when you want to activate your heart chakra. And the stones are, emerald, aventurine, opal, green jade, malachite, or any other green stone you can find. Green stones are also very useful when you're doing energy work around money. So I would encourage you to get a bunch of green stones. I keep green stones close by. Excuse me. I keep green stones next to my computer when I'm doing work. I keep a green stone in my wallet where my money is. It's good for energy work around money as well. Okay, so we talked about the best therapies for each of the chakras. The best therapy to activate the heart chakra is prayer. Prayer requires you talking to your higher power. Whatever you call your higher power, This is when you talk to your higher power. You express through your words to a higher power your thoughts, your feelings, your worries, your anxieties, your hopes, your wishes, your fears, whatever. But it's you doing the talking. Okay? In meditation, which is a difference, you listen, you sit in silence, and you receive messages from your higher power. So this is one time when you actually want to talk to your higher power. You want to sleep for 5 to 6 hours on your back. As we all know from my previous videos, you might not stay on your back the entire time, but if you happen to wake up in the middle of the night, make sure you reposition yourself on your back. Make sure you fall asleep on your back. I used to use pillows propped up on the side of me that would help to keep me from rolling over. Just a thought. The music that you want to activate your heart chakra is very warm music, very melodic music. And, a lot of light jazz or maybe some binaural beats will be good. Excuse me, I'm sneezing. Anything that's warm and melodic. Okay. So you will know that you are balancing your heart chakra when you begin to feel very harmonious. Okay. You'll feel harmonious with others. You'll feel unconditional love. You'll feel forgiveness, compassion, selflessness, an extraordinary power of concentration. It's amazing how able you'll be to focus on something. You'll feel empathy. You'll feel a connection to art, to music, to nature. And meaning like you'll notice the trees. You'll notice how beautiful the sunset is. You'll see beauty around you where it's always been, but you've never paid attention to it. Music becomes powerful. Art becomes powerful. You start choosing loving words, and you'll start thinking loving thoughts. That's how you'll know when your heart chakra is balanced out. Okay. This chakra increases your ability to feel love. It increases your ability to feel kindness and to feel affection. You'll begin to you'll seek out harmonious relationships, harmonious friendships, people that align with who you are so you can be in harmony. And you'll begin to very clearly see which friendships and relationships are not harmonious with who you are. Not harmonious with who you are. So this week, I want you to surround yourself with green, 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 green. Wear green clothes and green stones, green jewelry. Burn green candles. Enjoy the aromas of rose or lemon balm or anise in the form of oils or burning incense. Eat green foods. This is my favorite part. Eat green foods. Eat lettuce, kale, spinach, cucumbers, broccoli, okra, greens, green peppers, green apples, etc. Celery, anything green, eat it. Green foods have live and living foods, and they have chlorophyll, which helps to cleanse the blood as well. It is such a good detoxifier. So even if you're not doing chakra work, you should eat a lot of green foods regardless. Okay. And then you're going to start on your journaling. There are some excellent heart chakra balancing writing prompts included in your workbook. Do not take that for granted. It is so therapeutic, and it will help in your healing journey immensely. Okay. So I want you to start doing all of those things with the green in preparation to be open to receiving part 2 of the Heart Chakra Masterclass, because in part 2, it gets heavy. And that's where we will explore how to truly learn the power of love and how anger and jealousy and bitterness and hatred and the inability to forgive, we're going to learn how all of that blocks your heart chakra. It blocks it. And when your heart chakra is blocked, it gives birth to so many diseases, and it prevents you from manifesting. Because as I mentioned before, all manifestations are born of love. And so if you have a blocked heart chakra, it will block your goals and your manifestations. Okay? So if you have any questions, any concerns, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you can email me at rayqueen@thesecretforsisters.com. That's RAYEQUEEN @thesecretforsisters.com. You can go directly to the website and fill out the contact form, and I will get back with you there. In the meantime, go get started on your heart chakra healing journey, and I will see you in 3 days. Happy healing, my sisters, my queens. Peace and blessings.